name's Lampwick. I'm from here. You can find me down at Pepple's Donut Farm once a week, cranking out coffee. Whoop-de-doo.
How do you describe CRIC House to people? Explain it.
Depends on who I'm talking to. CRIC House is great. When you're down in the city, it could sound like paradise. In actuality, every place got its problems, but for the most part, I mean, it's a really pretty area for sure. And yeah, I don't know. It's a big dysfunctional family.
Has anything surprised you about CRIC House?
I don't surprise very easily. No, I mean, I put fennel in this. That's the popping sound. What surprised me? Well, when I first got here, I forget what it was when they first started the woofing program. They had interns before that, but when I showed up, the only person that was here was a gal, and I walked up and I went into the kitchen, and she had a towel on her face, and she said that she had just hit her face with the loppers when she was up in the woods cutting things. And she said, I'm really not that accident prone normally. It's just something about this place. And then she proceeded to dump a kettle of water on herself. And so, from my first impression to, what was the question? From my first impression of the place to what actually came to be once I met everyone else, I was pleasantly surprised that we weren't sitting around dumping hot kettles of water on ourselves and hitting our face with loppers and other various tools. It still happens, but I'm surprised with, this ain't your average hill folk out here. I like to say a bit educated group of folk living in the woods, and that's a little different than the other farms I've been to. Gone to some farms, just folks playing with power tools and driving around in those little four-wheeler things. So this has been good. A lot of good conversation going on around here. There.
Nice.
The President's Sebastopol.
That's
They
funny.
didn't have mayors, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah. It was the worst cigarette I ever rolled.